Hey everybody, welcome back to the front room. Hope you're doing really well. I'm here with my dad. I usually say I'm Kai. I'm here with my dad though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm here with my son.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks for joining us.
We're going to be covering the most iconic track from Lana Del Rey.
Oh, thank you, Kai.
I would say the most iconic.
I should say thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Because really,
Yeah.
oh man, she's great. She's great. I've heard 3 tracks.
We've heard 3 tracks.
And yeah.
So far, we've listened to Video Games. That was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
We've listened to Born to Die.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The other
one,
one,
Off to the Races.
Off to the Races. Video Games. Off to the Races. Absolutely.
Those 2 in particular.
Stellar.
Yeah.
What an artist.
Yeah. So this is her album, Born to Die.
I'm almost afraid to listen to more of her in case the caliber isn't maintained.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually pretty confident she
Yeah.
maintains it for some reason.
Yeah. So we're gonna do another one from this album. So this is
Great.
2012, and Born to Die, Off to the Races, and Video Games are big. I mean, they're all huge songs. Look at the streams on this.
Oh, they're all on the same album.
Yeah.
Wow.
But take a look at this one, Summertime Sadness. That's the one we're going to be doing today.
Wow.
It's her biggest song,
Cool.
most iconic song. And I think it's pretty deserving to be, such a great artist's biggest track because I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This song was on the radio with a remix, actually, at least where we live, more often than the original. There was a dance remix done by a French DJ, Cedric something.
Ouch.
I forget his name. It's okay, but the original is just so much more beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a dance track. It goes like,
Oh no,
and it drops.
that just rips the guts out of a Lana Del Rey song, as far as I can tell so far in my journey with her music, right?
Yeah. So Summertime Sadness.
Great.
I think no lyrics, or what do you think? I'll have them there as emergency.
It's always a bit of a call.
I'll have them there going as an emergency.
Okay.
I'll keep the brightness low, and that way.
Okay.
Because I just think the music's that great.
Right. Okay.
So Summertime Sadness.
Summertime Sadness.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up real big, beauty queen style. High heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you.
Wow, almost slow marching drums, huh?
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, totally.
I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness.
Wow, this is different.
Right?
That summertime sadness. Oh, I'm feeling electric tonight.
I love her voice.
Down the coast, going about 99.
It's so edgy.
Come on
And
back, baby, by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know.
This This is the kind of track people would be like this with their camera phones, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I can tell.
Yeah, I love how it picks up the pace here too.
The other tracks I heard of her so far, those other three, they don't have any drums of this sort.
No.
Doing this kind of thing.
Nope.
That's a beautiful line. Like the stars miss the sun in the morning sky.
Yeah, I was hoping you caught that one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Got that summertime sadness. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness.
I love the drums.
Yes.
I just wanted you to know, baby. I got that summertime sadness.
And the tension of the strings.
Summertime sadness.
Yeah.
Summertime sadness.
Well, she didn't disappoint.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. And it was different enough from the other three tracks I've heard of hers to really be very pleasing to my ear.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to rank it. I'm not sure where it would fit. I've only heard it once, right?
They're all so different, but all her.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I know. The one of the three tracks of hers I've heard, oh gosh, which one was it? Not Off to the Races.
Video games? Born to Die?
I think it was Born to Die. Mm-hmm. We did that reaction out in the snow, in the yard in the middle of winter, right? And I remember not being wowed by that, but that song has really grown on me since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
what do you like about this song, other than it being, what you like about Lana, or is that maybe? Well,
again, it's just her voice. Her melody lines are so strong. They're strong, but not to the point of sounding conventional or poppy. I don't know what genre of music this would be. I would call this mood pop. Pop. But I really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how does this one? Yeah, it was just a very strong melody.
Yeah, just a strong songwriting, right?
How it is.
It goes like, it has a pretty typical format. Kiss me on before you go. Summertime sadness, right?
Yeah, it does.
I just wanted you to, but interestingly, instead of leading with a long portion of the chorus,
kiss me hard before you go.
So this is part of the chorus. But because the music doesn't start off loud or anything like that,
I just wanted you to know,
it sets what you will hear later on, right? And then it goes into the verse. Which is slightly unusual.
How is that unusual?
Well, a lot of songs start with a verse. They go to the chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus.
Oh, yeah.
But this one starts chorus,
verse,
chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus.
Yeah.
And they don't do the whole chorus. They just start with 4 lyrics. Yeah. And the beat picks up the most later on in the chorus. But in the beginning where they use it, they don't have any rhythm.
No, they don't.
Which makes it seem like it's something else. Right?
Yeah.
Like by the time it gets to the chorus, you're like, I've heard this. But now there's different stuff going on.
That's right, because usually the chorus portion of a track will usually have quite a bit of instruments involved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a little detail.
Yeah. And I like those drums, how they started off. There, I think maybe virtually no drum in this opening bit.
Exactly, yeah.
And then the drums are introduced very quietly. And then, but later on, it's like, right?
Yeah, and then they come in.
Yeah,
she goes, "I got my red dress" on the 1, and that's where the beat comes in.
Yeah.
Baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight.
The way her inflection on certain words in general, this song here, how does she do that? She doesn't sing it like, I got my red dress. I shouldn't try this. Yeah. I got my red, the rise on red. Yeah. It's just so elegant and beautiful.
Yeah.
And sad,
Yeah.
Her music is just dripping with richness and sadness and depth and life experience,
Yeah.
And I know I've said that before, but it merits saying again.
Yeah.
Because that's what she does to me, and I'm sure to many other people.
Yeah, what an interesting first couple of lines with that delivery, right? It makes you like, what is going on here?
Yeah, can I
got my red dress.
Oh no, it's the I got my actually. I got my.
Yeah, I got my. But no, she goes up on the red.
Oh yeah, but she goes down just before that on the got my, and that combination with the red. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I got my red dress.
Yeah. And it brings it down the dark in the pale moonlight.
Yeah.
Down my hair, pale beauty queen style.
And there's often references to how she's dressed in her songs, right? I like that.
Yeah.
It's very visual that way.
Yeah. Oh, do you hear the way that ding ding ding?
Yeah, at the end of Alive. Just ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
My heels off. I'm feeling alive.
Yeah. I hear it over here.
Yeah. And now
Oh yeah.
Listen to the way that she's delivering these lines.
I just love her voice. The way she said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I feel it in there.
She's going along with the rhythm. So you'll hear kick, snare, like that. Check it out.
And you know what? Okay. I remember when we listened to that first song by her, I said, she sounds like she might be influenced by rap. And there was a comment by a YouTuber on her channel who said, "You're absolutely right. She has said that rap has been a big influence on her in her choice of rhythms, I think."
Yeah. Well, even on Off to the Races, the producer that worked on that track, which I mentioned in that video, I knew that he worked with Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yeah. And you can hear sounds that producer used in Dark Fantasy, the same techniques. I can't point to anything, but I just know that album so intimately, Kanye, that when I hear Off to the Races, there's such a correlation. So she's obviously getting people that deal with that genre.
But
too.
it's also sometimes with the flow of her words,
absolutely,
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not rap by any stretch, but she's the rhythm. Some of the rhythms in her tracks you wouldn't have heard 30, 40 years ago in music that might have fallen loosely into the same genre.
Yeah.
The way they would have approached it would have been different in terms of the singing.
Yeah. I think this is the kick snare that goes with "Oh My God" and "I'm on Fire." Just listen to the way that she delivers this.
High heels off. I'm feeling alive.
Right here.
Oh my God.
Right. Like that.
That's a great line, by the way.
Yes.
Sizzling like a snare.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So more people than not at the time this release, because people might have heard on the radio, we wouldn't listen or wouldn't read lyrics. Yeah. Every single person knew it, but they thought it said "telephone wires above are sizzling like a snail."
A snail.
Yeah, and we just didn't really question it.
It sounds like one of those things a 10-year-old would hear, because when you're 10 and you hear a song, you often misinterpret the words you're hearing.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Exactly.
Sizzling like a snail.
Right, there's not much of an R sound there.
Yeah.
Nothing scares me. love the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you.
Incredible atmosphere.
I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime.
All right.
Summertime
Can you stop it again?
Yeah.
I got one thing to say, and I did think of this the first run through the song.
Yeah.
This particular refrain, I got that summertime sadness. Doesn't it remind you of Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's got that thing.
Yeah.
But going back,
And Gaga was before this, so.
that was going to be my next question.
Sorry. Yeah.
She was.
She
right?
was, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if it's strictly a Gaga thing, if she came up with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But she might have.
No,
right?
which totally, like,
Yeah.
that was one of her things.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. But that doesn't detract from the song.
No.
It's fantastic.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when this released at the time, my world's changed, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my brain chemistry changed or something like that.
I remember
Yeah.
you liked her when you were a kid.
Yeah. She was
smaller.
the first artist that I really got into.
Yeah. I remember picking up, did you have a CD of hers?
No.
Because I did see an image of her
That was probably
through
LMFAO.
you. What?
LMFAO CD. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I remember, though, you mentioned that you liked her,
Mm.
and I think I heard sort of in the background, in the far-off recesses of the basement where you set up your bed,
Yeah.
you hear playing her, and I did see a picture of her, and I thought, wow, this looks like a very adult person for my 10 or 11-year-old to be listening to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She ruled the Tumblr, which was an app used by us back in the day, where basically you could post pictures, but also repost pictures. And then you would have your page, which is mainly reposting. So like Twitter when you retweet,
Yeah.
but it's just image based.
Yeah.
And then you can sort of show what your tastes are like, whether it be music and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And you'd want to look cool as possible, right?
Did you have
And
her up on
Lana
there?
is yeah, of course, like the
Yeah.
epitome of that
Yeah.
at the time. So, yeah, that's where I think the fascination first began.
So we're slowly making our way through this album, in a sense.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
tracks we've listened to have been largely from this album. All from this album.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you promised me that we will do a complete album of hers
Mm-hmm.
at some time,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our reaction today, and we hope you have a wonderful remainder to your day. Bye now.
Bye.